Do you think that Kamala can win?
Yeah. I'm bullish. Listen, it's Brat summer. Kamala is Brat. I think 3 months, she just has to show the country who she is. And there's this energy behind her. I think young people were over the 2 octogenarians, and they may rally around her. So I'm pretty bullish on our vice president right now.
When black women come together and organize, when educated black women come together and organize, woo, the world's gonna change. I just got off a Zoom call with over 45,000 black women. If you were on the phone call, you know, the most powerful Zoom call I've ever been on.
I have conflicting feelings watching the wide variety of social media posts of mostly black women confessing how important or desirous they are for them to see Kamala Harris in the presidency. And in a way, I guess I can understand it. Just as black people wanted to see a black president, I wanted to see one. These black women want to see a black woman in the seat of power in America. And so I can't fault them for that. But what I can say is that it's not really a conversation about what's going to get fixed. It's a conversation about how strongly it makes them feel good.
What I witnessed on that call was black women from all walks of life coming together to support our own. What made it powerful was black women praying together. I am literally sweating and I've got the chills at the same time. I don't post at 10 o'clock at night when it's not the prime posting time, but I don't care. I just wanted to put a message out there for black women. Now is the time. Whether you weren't gonna vote or you were gonna vote before, we have a chance to make history. We have a chance to see our ancestors' prayers and wishes come into fruition. And that is powerful. That is so powerful. World-changing stuff. Whether or not you cared before, today changed the game. And with Kamala running as president of these United States, it is very important that we organize and that we rally behind her. Our democracy depends on it. And if you're not going to show up on the polls for yourself, show up for your ancestors that didn't have the right to vote, that could not even dream that a black woman could be the president of these United States, these same United States that enslaved our ancestors. I can't go to bed now. I'm thinking about my unborn daughter and granddaughters and great-granddaughters and what this type of representation could mean for them. We have the chance to make history. Make sure you're on the right side of it.
So the Kamala campaign is embracing the memes and embracing Gen Z pop culture. You know which audience they're trying to get, right? Basically, the campaign account for Kamala Harris rebranded itself to use Charlie XCX's green colors and Brat font, because after all, ladies, it's a Brat girl summer. Just hours after Charlie XCX posted, quote, Kamala is Brat.
Like, for example, as soon as Joe Biden stepped down and then he endorsed her and she started, engaging with it and accepting it, we started seeing videos like this.
If you see an excess of lime green on social media this summer, no, you're not losing your mind. It's actually part of a social media campaign in connection with a popular song that's called Brat Girl Summer. And it is a celebration of, I guess, brat girls. But of course, very smartly, Vice President Kamala Harris connected her campaign to this social media trend because she knows how powerful social media is. It's not a conversation on the things that I would look to hear from in a presidential campaign, like Social Security, balanced budget, infrastructure, the border. But it is a feel-good campaign. It is going to do precisely that. Make people feel good and trend, which is precisely what it's supposed to do.
This isn't rah-rah our team. This is what's good for the middle class. So I'm excited about it. And I think our messenger in Kamala Harris today, the joy and the smiles on people's faces. Look, I got a 23-year-old daughter. She's like, it's Brat summer. We're back. They're there. Everything's just fired up again. It's good. And I'm like, I don't know what you mean, but I'm sure it's a good thing. So we're excited. So
I think a
It's
lot
good
of people are
it's good-
getting
it's good to
familiar
see
with
this.
Brat Summer, Governor.
So if this is your first time being introduced to Brat Girl Summer, you're not alone because I was introduced to it today. So what exactly is Brat Girl Summer?
Last summer was all about Barbie, but this summer is officially Brat thanks to Charlie XCX. Earlier this month, the singer released her new album Brat, which has become both a critical and commercial success. Fans have added the songs to their summer playlist and shared on social media the different ways they are channeling their inner brat, from adopting the album's lime green aesthetic by dyeing their hair or drinking green drinks, staying out until the early hours, and of course, listening to Brat on repeat. But what does Charlie herself consider to be a Brat summer?
What do you think of the Brat Summer essentials? Because I saw you on like a speedboat. That's Brat Summer.
It can go that way, like kind of like quite like luxury, but
Yes.
it can also be like so like trashy. Just like a pack of cigs and like a Bic lighter
Yes.
and like a strappy white top
Yeah.
with no bra.
Yeah.
That's like kind of all you need.
Are you ready to embrace Brat Summer?
For anyone that thinks I might have been slandering the vice president by using the word brat or Brat Girl Summer, ABC News, Kamala is Brat, how Kamala Harris campaign is embracing the memes. It is a kind of window to the new world of politics, especially for America. It is not a conversation about what's going to get done or what I'm planning to do or policy, but more so it is a social media campaign. And even for young people who don't necessarily focus on the issues as much as maybe older people would, it's about how the campaign makes you feel. And clearly, this is a campaign for the young, hip, young ladies to go brat.
If you would have shown me this post, or literally any post that's going around on TikTok right now, I would have been like, what the because this all happened so fast. I would have been like, what does Kamala have to do with Brat? But what? Like, it makes sense now, and I love it. I love this so much.
This may be the most unique election of our lifetimes, and it's because of the power of social media. Of course, we've always known the power of social media to disseminate information, but we've always underestimated the power of social media to elicit emotion. And when you see the connection between Kamala Harris and her campaign and young ladies wanting to be included in the power of the Brat Girl Summer, you can see that social media is going to be a major player in this election. And good on Kamala Harris for using it, because it's extremely smart of her. This is going to be the first election where we're going to see the power of social media to elicit emotion, how important emotion is in dictating how we behave, what decisions we make, how emotional a country that America is. We may no longer be in the times where the debate, where talking about the budget or the border or even things like Social Security are going to be what sway the election for people that use social media for hours a day. Instead, it may be, what is the last TikTok that I saw? Or what's trending? Or what is it that my friends are doing social media posts about? Because believe it or not, that is going to have a bigger play in this election than we've ever seen before. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brat Girl Summer. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Catch you next video. Take care, guys.